Hello, everybody, and welcome to our registration meeting. It's easier than it sounds, I promise. So, this meeting will be covering what to do at the pre-registration table, what to do at the door registration table, and peace bonding. To start off with, we have multiple types of badges. We have our single day badges for Friday and Saturday. Each of these badges are only good for their respective day. We have the 3-day full access badge, which covers all 3 days of the convention. An important note about our single day badge is that if somebody would like to upgrade their Friday or Saturday badge to a 3-day badge, we will only require them to pay the difference in cost between the single day and the 3-day. There will be a staff member available to help you in the event of this transaction occurring as it gets a little bit more complicated. VIP badges are badges that are sold in advance of the convention. They are a full access 3-day badge plus bonus extras. We have the exhibitor and press badges. These are badges that we give to people who have tables in the vendor room or artist alley or who are covering the convention for some kind of publication. These provide the exact same access as the 3-day badge. We have our special guest photographer and special events badges. These are badges we give to our special guests and others who are helping run the convention alongside us. These badges will have what type they are written on them, so special guest, photographer, and they will look slightly different to the attendees' badges. We have family and friends badges that are 3-day badges sold at a discounted rate to select individuals. These individuals are selected by staff members. There will be a list of names that the discount applies to at the registration table. If an individual says that they are to receive a discounted rate for their badge, but their name is on the list, then they are not able to get the discount. We do offer badges to children under 7 for free. We have parent badges. These are the same color as the standard 3-day badge. They give access to all of the panels and the vendor and artist room, but do not allow the individual to participate in any of our contests or any of our tournaments. These are badges that we offer for parents who are there to accompany their minor child, but who are not necessarily there to participate in the convention themselves. Attendees are able to request this badge, and we provide it on request, but is not overly advertised. We have badges that we offer for panelists who are running 3 or more panels for us as a thank you for helping contribute to our convention. It will say panelist in the registration info. They will receive a badge, a program, and a little panelist goodie bag. For table swaps, this is where we offer other conventions and organizations a table at our convention to advertise in exchange for a table at their convention or organization to advertise our convention. They're not names listed on the table swap badges, but we do provide the organization as a whole for 3-day badges. We also have free staff badges. Staff members are able to give away a very limited number of 3-day badges. These badges will always be pre-registered. If somebody comes up and says that they have a free badge from a staff member, but their name is listed under the friends and family discount instead, you will send them from the pre-registration to the registration table to get their discounted badge rate. And now, a sneak peek of what our badges look like. Every attendee who gets a badge will receive, along with their badge, a plastic holder, a lanyard, a team button or sticker, and a program. For our single day badges, our Friday badge has a pink background with our blue snake azure on it, and our Saturday badge has a blue background with our pink snake rose on it. This gives us a way to more easily visually identify the difference between the two single day badges. Our 3-day badge says weekend on the front and has both of our snakes. Our staff and minion badges feature Shiro, and our VIP badges feature all three snakes together. So next we have the pre-registration table. The pre-registration table is for attendees who have purchased their badges online in advance of the convention. They will arrive at this table when they enter the convention for the first time for the weekend in order to pick up their badge and any other goodies they might have pre-ordered online. When they arrive at the table, you will ask for either the confirmation number from their email or their last name. If they are providing the confirmation number, you will need to visually see the confirmation number on their email. If they are providing their last name, you will need to check their ID to make sure that the last name on their ID matches the last name on the order. You will then check them into the system. You can search for them on the list using the search bar or by scrolling through where they are sorted by last name. You'll click on their name and then click the check-in button at the bottom of the screen. If an attendee ordered more than just one badge, they can pick up multiple badges by checking multiple names before clicking check-in. Listed next to their name will be what team they have chosen, and you can then give them their team button or sticker, their lanyard, badge, and holder, and you can ask them to move to the end of the table to fill in their name, where we will have pens and Sharpies available for them. If they ordered a bundle online, you can let them know that they can pick up the swag items that they ordered at the swag and merchandise table. If they got a VIP badge, there will be a bag with their name on it that already has their merchandise and their badge inside of it. And lastly, we have the registration table. The attendee will let you know what kind of badge they would like to purchase. You will find this badge on your registration screen and click the plus sign next to the specific type. For this example, we'll be using the 3-day full access badge. After you select the plus sign, a keypad will pop up for you to enter how many badges that you would like to sell. You can either manually type in the number using the keypad, or you can use the plus and minus buttons to change the amount. After selecting how many badges to sell, you'll be brought back to the main sell page, and the total of the items that the attendee is purchasing will be listed at the top. You will continue to the next screen by hitting View Cart. And you will have the attendee fill out their name and the email address of the person paying. You'll then click the next button to fill out the information for each badge being purchased. This is going to include the name for that badge and what team they are on. After the customer information is inserted, you'll select credit or cash at the bottom of the screen depending on how the customer would like to pay. If cash, you will type in the amount that was handed to you and select place order. You will then go over to our cash box, count out any change that is due, and then you'll place the money into the cash box and hand the customer their change. We will also have a notebook next to the cash box where you will record the amount that the attendee paid. If the attendee is paying using a credit or debit card, you'll be taken to the card information screen where you will enter in the card number, expiration date, and security code, and then you will select Place Order. The attendee will be asked to sign the screen to confirm that they would like to make this purchase. And then after the order is finished processing, the attendee will be given the option to have the receipt emailed to them. At this point, you would give them their lanyard, badge, holder, and team pin or sticker, just like at the pre-registration table. And finally, we have peace bonding. Peace bonding is the marking of prop weaponry as being safe and rendering any projectile prop weapons unoperable. Whenever it comes to real metal swords, knives, and any other real weapons, they are not able to be brought into the convention center. If an attendee were to purchase, for example, a real metal sword from the Artists and Vendors Hall, they will be asked to, as soon as they finish their purchase, to immediately remove the sword from the convention by bringing it to their hotel room or out to their car. Even if the edge of the blade is so dull it is basically a round cylinder, it is still not able to be kept in the convention center. Prop weapons that are considered to be dangerous, which would mean causing a potential hazard to attendees. This is going to be things such as trailing cords that could clothesline somebody if the other end is being held onto or be a tripping hazard, must be made safe and secured via either a repair to the weapon, if it's just due to some kind of mechanical error, or by piece bonding the hazard to the object. Otherwise, you will need to ask the attendee to remove the prop. Every single prop weapon must be piece bonded. The only technical exception is the foam weapons that are specifically used in the LARP room, as these do not leave the LARP room at any point in time and are used for direct contact foam weapon fighting. And having a zip tie on a foam weapon that is intended to hit another person with causes a hazard in and of itself. So, how do you piece bond something? We will have zip ties available for you to use in a variety of sizes. For swords and other melee weapons, you'll place a zip tie in a non-obstructive area, such as the part of the handle or where the pole and the weapon meet. If it is extra girthy, you may need to use multiple zip ties. You'll wrap the zip ties around and connect them so that way they are visible, and then you will trim away any excess. For guns, you will pull back the trigger of the gun and zip tie the trigger in place. This will make it so that the gun is fully unable to be fired if it is possible to fire the gun. If the prop gun also looks realistic, it must have a bright orange muzzle tip to indicate that it is in fact a prop weapon. If you are ever uncertain of how it is best to go about piece bonding something, don't be afraid to radio for assistance or to ask a nearby staff member for assistance. We will have zip ties for piece bonding available both near the registration table and up near the cosplay corner. And then that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at the convention.